In March 2008, 20 Canadian and 12 Nepalese women from different backgrounds participated in the Women's Trek for Peace and Development in Nepal. This incredible venture was organized by the Centre for International Studies and Cooperation, one of the most important non-governmental organizations working in international cooperation in Quebec and Canada. This rich exchange allowed participants to understand some of the social inclusion issues faced by remote Nepalese women who daily experience discrimination based on gender, caste, and ethnic origin. Afterwards, the participants discussed peace and development initiatives that could be implemented in Nepal by CECI, by UNITERA, an international voluntary program, and by their local partner organizations. There are many difficulties faced by women in a society emerging not only from a 10-year conflict, but also centuries of monarchy, which was based on discriminatory practices, especially toward gender, caste, and ethnicity. During seminars before and after the Women's Trek, women and men working in development spoke about their strategies of partnership with remote villages, and women from mountain regions shared the issues they were up against and some of the solutions they were employing.
My responsibility is to integrate in all the components the gender and social inclusion. If there are not women in the staff, why there are not women? As an institution, we are working with the partners with the agreement between CECI and the partner local organization. But they have to deliver the services to the community. But if they have no this type of awareness, this gender and social inclusion, how they can bring the equality in the community. So we provide them the technique. First of all, our approach is to conduct training. Not only the women we are focusing, male also, because if the male are not supporting women, they cannot do this. Our approach is the human right approach. All the things we link with the right of the women, because women right is the human right.
Gender social inclusion is a cross-cutting theme for all of our program in Nepal. And we all agreed that we would like to have a volunteer position that can provide support to all the partners in gender social inclusion issues, whether it's developing training packages, doing training for the partners, or helping them to develop policies, gender sensitive or social inclusion sensitive policies to be integrated within their organization.
So on a day-to-day basis, I'm working mostly with the feminist Dalit organization. My mandate is cross-cutting, so I do gender and social inclusion work with other CECI and UNITERA partners here in Nepal. For example, I was working with different partners on how they can be more inclusive in their own offices and their staff composition of low-caste women, of differently abled people, of indigenous people, and how that could work within their organization.
In Kathmandu and in many areas outside of the city, FEDO, a partner of CECI and UNITERA, has made an impact.
I'm working with FEDO, Feminist Dalit Organization, as a project coordinator for a project called Dalit Empowerment Project, and which has a major objective to improve socio-economic status of Dalit, especially Dalit women. Till today, their rights are not taken as human rights. So they are very vulnerable. They are vulnerable to education, and their health situation is very low. Their access to public resources like temples and water taps are denied. FEDO works in community through women groups. We have one class called social literacy class, and that's a forum where they discuss their daily problems, the issues, and they come up with action plan to start their local business. First, we provide them some skill development training. Also, we have supported some livestock, and we also provided them some marketing type of trainings so that they can improve their economic status.
मेरो नाम चाहिँ सीता नेपाली हो अनि म चाहिँ समूहको
FEDO has supported the construction of drinking water wells and also the implementation of floriculture activities.
हाम्रो अब खासै गरेर पहिलाको जस्तो चाहिँ समस्या छैन किनभने अहिले हामी निकै
We used to have a lot of problems regarding caste base and gender discrimination in the past, but now the situation has changed and we're more aware of our rights.
अब तिनीहरूले अब राम्रोसँग पढाउने नानी हेर्छन् र मैले आफूले पनि अब
I would like to be remembered as a social worker, and I hope that my children will have a better situation.
अनि उहाँहरूले चाहिँ अब कसैले सम्झन सक्ने एउटा सम्झिने एउटा नाम राख्न मात्रै चाहन्छ